thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I know this is not your first time in Philadelphia.
No, it is not.
No. What do you love to do when you're here?
Honestly, I don't have a lot of time whenever I come here, so I just walk
But
and
I know
get
that-
coffee and
Okay, we're going to talk about coffee.
love coffee.
We're going to talk about coffee in a sec, but first I want to talk to you about the Penrose Diner because I heard that that's where you had breakfast.
It was delicious. I had a waffle and bacon.
Okay, because that's what I was going to say. Diners are like, it's a lost art. The greasy spoon, right?
Where's Lisa?
Oh my gosh.
Lisa can totally agree with you.
They're
She loves
so
the diner.
delicious, and I feel like they're just making them fancy, and it's not the same. And there's not like the Penrose is one of the staples in Philadelphia.
No, like I want the coffee ring from someone else's coffee around my mug.
It's what makes the coffee taste better.
Exactly.
Absolutely, 100%. Okay, so now speaking of coffee,
Yes.
Your coffee covers.
Yeah.
I mean, so much fun.
So much fun.
So talk to us for people who are watching this that don't know what your coffee covers are. What are they? How do they get started? And like, when were you like, oh my gosh, this is really happening right now?
So it was 2020. I started just making myself a cup of coffee in the morning. Well, I always did that, obviously. But I would play like 90s country in the morning, and it always lifted my mood. And so one day I just pressed record and started singing along to whatever it was that was playing. And pressed record and put it up. And I think it was a Jody Messina cover was the first one I ever did. And got 3 million views. And I said, okay,
What's 3 million?
You know, I said, this could be a thing. And so I woke up the next morning, made another cup of coffee. I was like, I do this every morning anyways. Why not just record it? And so I started putting them up. Before I knew it, I was going to Randy Travis's house and making coffee and singing Forever and Ever Amen with him and doing
As
the same.
one does.
Right. You know, just very, very normal Tuesday. And then did the same thing with Tim McGraw, and then Tim McGraw ended up taking me on tour in 2022.
Amazing.
And it was my first amphitheater tour as an
Oh
independent
my
artist.
gosh!
And now I own a coffee shop in my hometown called The Coffee Girl.
Shut up!
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so cool. Okay, and now I need to know, like, how do you take your coffee? Because I'm watching these videos and I'm like, girls putting a lot of milk in there. There's
Okay.
like all different kinds. What's happening? What is happening with the coffee?
Some of that is rage bait. I will tell you. I will tell you. Some of that is the more syrup I put in there, the more angry people get in the comments, and that really pushes the video. So the more sugary you can make it. I take mine, actually, sugar-free vanilla, almond milk latte.
Okay.
Iced.
So are
That's
you
what I do.
actually oftentimes drinking what you're making, or are you making it and it's...
No, ma'am.
No. Yes, that is a
I'm
tax
taking a
write-off
couple of
right
sips
there.
and going, okay, that's very sugary, and I'm pouring it
Yeah.
out.
You're like, who does this?
And then I will make something that I'll actually drink.
yeah, good for
know?
you.
Yeah.
Well, it's working, and it's so much fun to watch.
To be singing and get the ratios right.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
It's impressive
Thank
to
you.
watch. And then I'm like, oh wait, no, there's another creamer. And she didn't shake that one. So that weirds me out. Like,
That
do
one's
you have
curdled.
an off-screen shaker?
No.
Is someone shaking it
No.
and then handing it to
No,
you?
no.
You're just raw dogging your
Just
cream
raw
in there. It's like, that's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, girl. All right. Well, I'm glad to know that you're not actually consuming all of those.
no, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
you know, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you brought some friends here with you today.
I did.
Country music fans. There is nothing like country music fans.
No.
Right? They are family.
Yeah.
They just are. And you're young enough that I hope that you feel like they are helping to raise you.
Yeah.
Because I know that I've been in this business a long time and they definitely have raised me. Yeah. So talk to me about your relationship with the fans and maybe like a story that you can tell us about a time when somebody really went above and beyond, or how they show their support, or aside from coming here to the radio station to see you perform.
I have nothing without my fans. I say this all the time. I was an independent artist for the last 6 years, but prior to that, I had 2 record labels, had 2 record deals, was on a Netflix TV show that was supposed to change my life and didn't get a second season. Got dropped from my second label after that and continued to stay independent. And during that time is when the coffee covers happened. It's when I started touring myself. It's when I started booking my own shows and playing, 50 to 100 cap clubs where only 8 people would show up, and those 8 turned into 20, turned into 50, turned into now we do thousands of tickets. a night, and none of it without these people. I mean, when nobody in Nashville would even give me a look, they said, no, we're going to support her, and they bought over 100,000 copies of my debut album, All I've Ever Known.
Wait, just you four? No, I'm just kidding.
Just all four of them. That was it. And changed my entire life, and they're the reason why third time's the charm with BMG, why I have this incredible record label, why my first single is going to country radio. All of it is because of them, and I make sure that I remind them every single night.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing. There's the beauty of country music too is that it's all about being authentic. Authenticity plays a huge role in every aspect of the song, of the artist, of the fans, of all of it, right? Yeah. So before I walk off the stage, I want you to give me 3 words that describe you. One would be how your mom describes you. One word that your best friend would use to describe you, and one word that how you would describe yourself.
My mom would describe me as sweet. My best friend would describe me as loyal. And I would describe myself as tough.
Well done.
Thank you.
Alexandra Kay, everybody.